Hey everybody, Alex Kazora, SteelersDepot.com, back with some Pittsburgh Steelers tape breakdown and analysis. Last time we talked about the Pittsburgh Steelers offense, their predictability, how bored I felt watching that unit. Obviously, a lot of shade thrown at Matt Canada. Let's not leave this Pittsburgh Steelers defense, and more specifically their secondary and pass coverage, off the hook, because I think they had similar issues against the 49ers. And before we dive into the tape, if you guys could like this video and subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate that. But in this 49ers game, week 1, a lot of soft zone coverage, and Brock Purdy really picked it apart. And there can be a variety of reasons for playing this much zone, but I think a quarterback like Purdy, who doesn't have elite level arm strength, arm talent overall, was really able to match up well against the zone coverage. And so we're going to see this play in just a moment, a different version of it. But San Francisco coming out and empty, motioning to a stack here, create a free release between number 11 Brandon Ayuk and the running back Christian McCaffrey. They're going to run a curl route with McCaffrey and Ayuk basically on a dig over the middle, and Pittsburgh playing cover 2 here. The curl route from McCaffrey holds I think the hook defender it's going to be on this play, and it opens up Ayuk on the dig with George Kittle, the tight end, to the top, number 3 right here, carrying the linebacker vertically. Just a dagger concept, basically, the vertical with the crosser against cover 2, and then you're going to get the curl out from McCaffrey holding that hook defender here, and this is just easy pitch and catch over the middle from Purdy to Ayuk, who gets a little bit of yak here at the end of this one as well. So cover 2, it's going to be corners in the flats, each safety responsible for the deep half, linebacker carrying the seam, and they do a good job here to attack kind of that weakness, middle of the field. The tight end clears it out, linebacker runs with him, and Ayuk is open for a healthy gain. Similar design later in the game, this time out of 2x2 as opposed to empty, but to the bottom of the screen here, we're going to get this curl route by the fullback, Kyle Juszczyk, which help holds a little bit of the hook defender and the cornerback as well. And Ayuk, the number 2 receiver to the bottom, is going to run the dig here. Not getting as much of the dagger concept, but kind of there's just 2-man combination here that helps hold some of these underneath defenders that helps create a window behind for Ayuk. And so there's your hook defender, Highsmith, who probably should have gotten his eyes off of Juszczyk here and been more looking towards Purdy. And I don't know what he's doing here because Wallace is responsible for the flat here. And again, you may get a slightly different variation of this coverage as well. I don't think it's exactly what we just saw in that first clip, but the overall concept being the same, these in-breaking routes, soft zone coverage over the middle, and to completion to Ayuk. 49ers facing 1st and 15 to start the second quarter. We go back to the dagger concept, 2x2, get the clear out here from, looks like Kittle at the top, and this time it's Deebo Samuel running the dig. And so you're going to get the, I don't believe that's actually Kittle, but the receiver number 1 clearing things out, and then Samuel running underneath Pittsburgh in cover 2 here. Holcomb getting depth. He doesn't match vertically like we saw in that first clip, but now you have him trying to field a route behind, and it's a tough assignment there with a wide receiver, and it's another big completion, first down on 1st and 15. We'll take a brief look from the end zone view. Again, just a lot of soft zone, and the 49ers flooded these zones well, and good route concepts and combinations, and put Pittsburgh in some tough matchups. Different idea on this play, but still a similar result. 49ers doing a good job to flood this zone. Basically, call this a sail concept. You got the flat defender, this kind of crosser or corner route, and then the vertical clear out by number 1. And they're just able to gain numbers to this side essentially and flood Pittsburgh's zone coverage. And it's wide open. And again, it's pitch and catch from Purdy to, I can't tell who this is. I think that's Deebo Samuel on this play. Yeah, that's Deebo. So pretty basic stuff. Nothing too complicated, but Pittsburgh playing a lot of soft zone here. You do see, I think that might be Casey coming across, and maybe he's trying to man match that. I'm not getting the coverage probably to a T, but you're getting obviously kind of a zone feel, eyes on the quarterback, instead of their backs being turned. And so Casey probably knows this is happening and just kind of is running, expecting it. But you're getting the crosser there from Samuel for the first down. Last example, and it's the same story, just in the way the offensive video I did was a lot of me saying the same thing. We're going to get the same principle, unfortunately, applying for the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. A little bit of, wrinkles. This time they're in empty, but you're going to get the crosser from number 3 to help flood this zone coverage. This was a big third down situation later in the second half in this one. So number 3 running the crosser, and it looks like it's an inverted cover 3 on this play, it appears, where you're going to see Porter take deep third, and they're going to see the rotation here from Patrick Peterson, and Casey's responsible for the deep third, where the cornerback normally would be. You have Levi Wallace up here on number 1, who stays in the block on this play. Maybe that kind of messed Wallace, not sure what to do to get depth or not on this one. But again, just flooding the zone, basic, simple stuff overall. I thought Pittsburgh was really zone heavy. They were among the most man-heavy teams in the NFL last year, and I thought against Purdy, again, who's not insanely talented, good quarterback, good fit for that system, no question. Not taking away anything from him in this game. They had a great game plan, great execution overall, but a little surprised by this game plan. We'll see what happens on Monday night against Cleveland. As of this recording, Amari Cooper's status is unknown with, I think, a groin or a hamstring injury that he aggravated in practice on Saturday. Got some other weapons there, and Elijah Moore, the rookie receiver, third-round pick Cedric Tillman, the tight end Njoku, Nick Chubb been more involved in the pass game. So we'll see what the game plan is. But while I know Canada is ripe for the picking, and certainly a lot of fair criticism his way, I don't think DC, Terrell Austin, and the defensive game plan should go without some sort of commentary too. I think overall, I've been generally happy with Austin, but this defense has to step it up against the Browns without Cam Hayward. Going to be a big test there. Can't go 0-2 to start the season. So those are my thoughts on this game. And again, we'll see what the game plan is on Monday in Acrisure Stadium against Cleveland. We'll be back to offer a preview and prediction video for Monday, and then, of course, recap things during the week. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Again, please like this video, subscribe to the channel. Would really appreciate that, and appreciate everybody who has subbed in recent days. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.